Okay, this is Aldrima. I'm interviewing Troy, owner of Sublime Chocolate here in Allen, and I just wanted to ask him a few questions about successful entrepreneurship and what advice would you have for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs? What advice would you have? It could be
I
just,
One of the things, no matter um, how much of a feeling you have about your product or your store, I would research first. The hard thing with, especially not so much my store, but like when it comes to other, say, food establishments, restaurants, they say that 90-something% of them fail. Because you might have a great product, but if you haven't researched where you're going to be, you know, nobody's going to, not that many people are going to know about your store. I mean, there are more avenues for advertising nowadays, but research is a good one. Make sure that something that what you're going to be doing is going to be well received, basically.
okay, okay.
The other thing is stick with it.
Stick with it, okay.
Yeah, there are hard days. Everybody has hard days where you may not have one customer come in.
All right.
But you have to see it through. I mean, make sure that you have enough operating capital for the requisite 3 to 5 years. You could open a store or introduce your product, and you could be successful right away. That maybe the 10 or 15% of the people that actually go
Right.
through. But if you're going with the norm, then you should have at least 3 years operating capital and just stick with it. Even if you're, like I said, you don't have anybody coming to your store that one day, it's not going to be like that all the time that you can get discouraged.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been in business, and how did you start Sublime?
I was in a different field,
Okay.
but my wife knew that I wasn't enjoying what I was doing, and I've had some practical experience doing chocolate and other things before,
Okay.
and so we would entertain our friends. And one day when I was making chocolate, she said, "Well, why don't you do this for a living?" And I kind of laughed at her, but she was serious, and I've been lucky enough because she's supported me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to do something too, and you have a spouse or a partner, make sure that they support you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if they don't support you, it's hard to do it on your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, you had to, of course, love chocolate in order to start a business in chocolate. So, would that be one of the things that you would maybe advise people to love?
I definitely think your passion. Will come through to the customer too. I was just telling someone a few minutes ago that we try to sell an experience. I feel our chocolates are really good.
They are.
Unparalleled. And so everything we sell here. I love coffee, but I haven't been drinking coffee for 15 years. But since I was going to be in this location here in Borders Creek,
Right.
I knew that we had to have something more than just chocolate
Absolutely.
to attract people. Because this is like a big shopping mall. People just want coffee, or they want something cold when it's hot.
Right.
So we had to come up with a wide range of products, but all tying into chocolate.
Right.
And so my coffee, I felt, had to be as good as the chocolate.
Yes.